Hey, what's going on, everybody? Robbie Blanchard here, and welcome to this video, and more importantly, welcome to Commission Hero 2.0. I am so excited for you. As I mentioned in the welcome video, I am just so over the moon excited for you and your success. And the reason why I'm so excited is because in the next few days, few weeks, you're going to be going through, quite frankly, the best course, the best program, the best system when it comes to having success online and making significant income. I really, truly believe that. And so I'm so proud and so grateful that you're here inside of Commission Hero 2.0, something I don't take lightly. And that's why we put so much time, energy, and effort into the training, into the software, into everything we do here inside of Commission Hero 2.0. So I want to say thank you so much for being part of this program. Now, I wanted to make this video because this is an important video, right? This is an important video, and I really think I want to emphasize a few things that I mentioned in the previous video, but I also want to just kind of give you a roadmap of how to get started, how to make the most of what you do here in Commission Hero 2.0, right? Because as you know, sometimes when you join a program or a course, first of all, it can be very overwhelming, right? Like I've been part of courses, and I remember going into them and be like, oh my God, like where do I start? And then obviously when you feel a little overwhelmed, you might feel a little hesitant or a little gun shy to get started, and in some cases you may want to go, kind of revert back to where you were going, right, or where you were before. And I want to encourage you guys that first of all, if you feel overwhelmed at any point in time, that's perfectly fine, right? Because anytime you start something new in life and exciting in life, it's going to feel a little overwhelming, right? I mean, think back to anything you've ever done that's been worthwhile. Was it overwhelming at first? Probably was, okay? But as long as you stuck with it, it got a lot easier, okay? And that's what I want you guys to hold on to, right? So you're here, and I'm excited for that, right? And of course, the best part about being part of Commission Hero 2.0 is getting access to myself and the community here inside of the course, right? And there's so many people in here that are rooting for your success. Myself, my coaches, everyone, other students, they're all want you to be successful. I know you can be successful as long as you stick to it, right? So I want to go over some, real quick things here just to kind of get you set up, kind of get your bearings in terms of this course, in terms of this program, what to do, what to expect, and all that good stuff. Does that sound good? All right, cool. So let's get into it, guys. First thing first, right? The most important thing I want you guys to do when you jump into Commission Hero 2.0 right now is honestly nothing, right? I know that sounds crazy because a lot of you are probably like, oh my gosh, I want to get going. I want to get to my first sale, my first $100 a day, $1,000 a day, and you will get there. I'm telling you, you will get there, okay? But remember, this is not a get-rich-quick thing. We are not trying to make our money tomorrow, right? We are trying to lay the foundation down, build out the systems, understand the concept, and then the money will take care of itself, right? So many people in life, they try to focus on the end result, which is the money and everything like that, which is great, but guess what? Like, that's a byproduct of what you're doing, right? So we have to understand the concept. We have to go through the training. We have to really get things going and put in the work. Then the money will take care of itself, okay? So really important. And when I say do nothing, guys, the most important thing I want you guys to do is to take your time going through the program, right? As far as setting up anything, as far as ads or running ads, I don't want you to do that until you actually go through the training first. And the reason why is simple, because this is the shortcut to your success, right? A lot of people try to take a shortcut, watch one video, start implementing, watch another video. I don't want you to do that, right? I want you to go through the entire program first, so you can understand everything, right? It's so important that you do that so you get that full picture, right? Because when you get that full picture, guess what? Things are gonna move even faster for you than if you go watch one video, do a little bit of things, because that will lead to mistakes. So I don't want you to make silly mistakes, okay? And guys, trust me, it is well worth it, right? It is well worth the effort, okay? As a matter of fact, as you guys saw on the webinars I've done in the past and the trainings that got you into Commission Hero 2.0, it really does work, right? So for example, Chuck here, and Chuck is a perfect example. Chuck had never done this before, right? He had no prior experience, right? And he was able to do in his first year with this system $300,000 online, right? And so it just goes to show that if you follow the course, if you follow what we teach you, it is going to be awesome, right? It really is going to help you have a lot of success here, okay? But what did Chuck not do? Chuck did not go watch one video and then implement. Watch one video. No, he went through the entire program first, understood it, got the concept, and then he implemented, right? So it's really, really important, guys. It's like the expression ready, aim, fire. You have to make sure that you get ready then you aim, then you fire, right? A lot of people try to do fire, ready, aim, and that's not going to work for you, okay? You have to take your time and go through the process. Ready, aim, fire, okay? Another student, for example, Nisha. Nisha's another example. Nisha's been able to have a lot of success, $10,000 weeks, which is very, very exciting, right? And so it just goes to show that you can do this too, okay? Because one of the best things about Commission Hero 2.0 is there's so many successful people through all different walks of life, and they can help you have success as well, right? So it's so important that you take the time to go through the training, understand the training, and then you'll be in a great, great spot, okay? And then you could be like Lee. For example, Lee is another person. Lee was $50,000 in debt, right? And then he went on to make $3.6 million in a single year. And he did it by following the system, right? He following the system, going through the process, understanding everything, and that's how he's able to do it, okay? And I want you to do the same thing too. And also another person who you'll be hearing a lot from actually is Coach Stephanie, right? So Stephanie actually started out as a student in Commission Hero 2.0, and in Commission Hero, and she had no experience before, didn't even know what ClickBank was, didn't know what affiliate marketing was. And then later on, she was able to do multiple six figures per year using this system. She's been ClickBank Platinum, and now she's actually a coach in my Commission Hero 2.0 system. And actually, Stephanie is going to be helping me lead many of the 6-week masterclasses, right? So if you're part of the 6-week masterclasses, you're going to be able to hear from Coach Stephanie as well, which is very, very cool, right? So, and she's awesome. She's a great teacher. And you'll see her in some of the modules where she'll be showing you how to set up your ads, your fan pages, a lot of cool stuff as well. So something to look forward to at the same time. And of course, this is the famous letter, right? The letter from ClickBank where they analyzed over 1,300 of my students and found that those students did over $87 million in sales in the last 2 years between 2019 and 2021, right? And I have no doubt that if you follow what we teach in here, if you do what we tell you, right? If you take your time, if you don't quit, if you put it into work, and don't give up until you have success, you will be part of that number, right? I'm telling you right now, it is worth the effort, right? It's worth putting in the hours, right? It's worth having setbacks. It's worth, right, having little bumps in the road, okay? It's so worth it as long as you stick with it, okay? Because I want you to be part of this number, right? And just remember, anything worthwhile is not always easy, okay? What we do here is very simple. It's not always easy, right? There may be setbacks, you may make mistakes, that's okay, right? As long as you stick with it and you don't quit, right? And it's almost like climbing a mountain, right? Anytime you climb a mountain, I don't know if you've ever been on a hike, but boy, sometimes these mountains are tough, right? Sometimes there's points in the journey where you're like, man, maybe I should turn around, right? Or you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do it, right? But guess what? You stick with it. And guess what? You get to the top of the mountain, and I guarantee you will never regret it when you're at the top of the mountain, guys. So put in the work, make it happen. And remember, guys, slow is fast. Slow is fast. So take your time, go through the process. If you try to go too fast, you're going to make mistakes and have to start over again anyways, right? So slow is fast. So finally, guys, here's some action steps I want you to follow. Number one, I want you to join the Facebook coaching group, right? There'll be a link in this module, in this members area where you can go ahead and join there. And make sure you're active in there. Don't be a wallflower. Make sure you go ahead and take action, and make sure you go ahead and introduce yourselves and ask lots of questions, right? So important to do that. Watch all the trainings first, as I mentioned, okay? You have to do that. You're going to understand the concept so much better and you have more success overall, all right? Make sure you get familiar with the amazing 2.0 software. There's so many tools, so many amazing things inside the 2.0 software that's going to help you have even more success, right? So make sure you take your time, go through the tools, understand them. Also know that we have the tutorials for the 2.0 software. So at any point in time where we do a module, like you'll be able to get all the action steps in terms of how to use the software for your own success. Also, make sure you take the time to sign up for the Cometly membership, the Spy Hero membership. You get the 30-day access on us. And those are amazing tools for tracking, for spying on ads, plus all the other good stuff as well. Make sure you get registered for the 6-week masterclass. We're starting that masterclass, and you need to be a part of it, right? We will post the replays in here, but obviously there's no better time than showing up live so you can get your questions answered on these weekly masterclasses, right? Myself and Coach Stephanie. Remember, slow is fast. Ask lots of questions. Write down your goals and your why, right? It's so important to write down your goals and know what your why is and ingrain it in your brain, right? Ingrain it in your brain, because no matter what happens, even if it gets a little bit tough sometimes, as long as you hold on to your why, you're going to be in a good spot, okay? And finally, do not quit, okay? The most successful people in life are the ones that don't quit, right? It doesn't matter if you have a setback. It doesn't matter if you feel like giving up, as long as you don't, okay? I'm telling you right now, there's no way you can fail. There's no way you will not succeed, right? The only way you will not succeed is if you go ahead and quit, right? So do not quit. Stick to the program, guys. I'm telling you right now, Commission Hero 2.0 is going to change a lot of people's lives, right? Thousands of people's lives, and you might as well be one of them, right? So that's it for me, guys. Hopefully it makes a lot of sense. I'll see you guys in the next video.